Title: Why You Keep Choosing the Wrong Woman and Don't Even Realize It. Most men think they're just getting unlucky in relationships. Wrong woman, wrong timing, wrong situation. But let me tell you the truth, most men never face. You're not choosing randomly. You're choosing based on patterns you don't even see. And until you see them, you will keep repeating the same relationship with a different face, different name, but the same outcome. In this video, I'm going to break down why you keep choosing the wrong woman, the hidden patterns controlling your decisions, and how to break the cycle permanently. Because this isn't about women, this is about you. And if you don't fix this, it doesn't matter who you meet next. The result will be the same. You are not choosing randomly. And before you can choose the right woman, you have to understand why you've been choosing the wrong ones. Most men believe it's chemistry, it's attraction, it's timing, but it's not. Your choices are driven by conditioning, what you saw growing up, what you experienced emotionally, what you learned about love, conflict, and approval. You are not choosing what's best for you. You are choosing what feels familiar, even if it drains you, even if it disrespects you, and even if it costs you your peace. Here's what most men never see: emotional over-responsibility for women. You were trained early to keep the peace, avoid conflict, earn approval, and manage emotions. So now you walk into relationships already adjusting yourself. You prioritize her feelings over your standards. You hesitate to lead, and you tolerate things that you should never tolerate. You don't just choose women, you choose roles you were trained to play. Let's break this down. The first one, the fixer. You try to help, heal, and carry her. You feel needed, you feel important, but over time, you become drained, frustrated, resentful. You don't build a relationship, you build a responsibility. Number two, the fantasy. You don't deal with reality, you deal with potential. You ignore red flags, you justify behavior, and you tell yourself, she'll grow, she just needs time. Then reality hits. You were not in a relationship, you were in an idea. Number three, the validation loop. This is the most important, most dangerous one. You chase how she makes you feel, wanted, desired, approved. And to keep that feeling, you lower your standards, you tolerate disrespect, you overlook behavior, you ignore your instincts, and when that happens, you lose your place as a man. Most men aren't choosing based on alignment, they're reacting. You confuse intensity with connection, drama with passion, chaos with excitement. Let me give you a real example. There was a man I worked with. Every relationship he got into felt intense. Fast connection, deep conversations, strong attraction. But every time it turned into chaos, arguments, emotional swings, instability. And he thought this was just how relationships are. And that's what his system was used to. So when he met a woman who was calm, grounded, stable, he said, I'm not feeling it. Think about that. Stability felt boring to him. Chaos felt like connection. That's distorted attraction. You don't fix these by trying harder. You fix these by becoming aware and setting standards. And this is where most men will fail because they don't have deal breakers. Let's talk about what is a deal breaker. A deal breaker is a line that once crossed ends access. No negotiation, no second guessing, no emotional override. If you disrespect me consistently, we're done. If you talk down to me or cross boundaries, we're done. If I don't trust you, we're done. If there's physical aggression, we're done. That's a deal breaker. I worked with a man who was smart, he was driven, had good intentions, but every time a woman showed him disrespect, he explained it away. She didn't mean it. She just stressed it'll get better one day, until one day publicly she disrespected him in front of others. And instead of walking away, he stayed. Why? Because he didn't have a line. No deal breaker, no standards. So he kept losing respect from her and from himself. You don't need more understanding. You need standards, boundaries, and deal breakers. And most importantly, discipline to follow them. Because standards create your future, emotions will repeat your past. Real attraction, healthy attraction, doesn't feel chaotic. It feels calm, clear, stable, consistent. No confusion, no guessing, and no emotional roller coaster. If it feels like anxiety, obsession, urgency, that's not alignment. That's conditioning. And if this hits you, that's not an accident. That means you're starting to see the pattern. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. I created something for you. It's called Relationship Mastery. And it's over at my site, Self-Transformation 369. It's a course like you've never experienced. We don't do gimmicky techniques on how to pick up women or any of that nonsense. We build up the man, and the man will attract a better pool of women that he can choose from. Go over to Self-Transformation 369, go over to Manhood Mastery Academy, and take a look at the courses that we offer. And if you want more support, I created the Valor Circle of Brotherhood. You can also find that at my website. So go over there, take a look around, and I hope to see you there. This is Mr. Smith, and this is Self-Transformation 369. Peace.